October 7, 2025, a mother and her 9-year-old daughter walk into a car rental office in California. They look normal and they're calm and polite. The mom, Ashley, signs for a white Chevy Malibu. But there's something odd. That little girl, Melodee, keeps her head down. She's even wearing a dark wig, a hoodie pulled tight, like she doesn't want anyone to recognize her. I mean, she's 9 years old. Why is she even wearing a wig? 3 days later, that same mom drives back into town alone. There's no Melodee in the car. There's so many questions. Why was there a disguise? Where did the two of them go during that 1,500-mile road trip across half the country? How does a 9-year-old girl vanish in plain sight? And most shocking of all, why did no one notice that she was missing for almost a year before that? Hey mama, take a breath because this is heavy. If you're new here, I share real stories with empathy. Hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Melodee Buzzard is 9 years old, 4'6", about 60 pounds. She has brown eyes, brown hair, tiny freckles across her nose. Melodee loved unicorn and would often say, "He's my magic protector." Sadly, her dad died in a motorcycle crash when she was just a baby. And since then, her whole world was her mom, Ashley Buzzard, 35 years old, single, fiercely protective, perhaps too protective. Ashley told everyone she was homeschooling Melodee. But in California, that requires filing a private school affidavit every year. It's what makes your home an official school. Investigators say Ashley never filed one. They also found out that Melodee had not submitted assignments since October 2024. That means for nearly a year, Melodee had not been officially tracked. Let that sink in. For 12 months, she was invisible and no one noticed. Family members say Ashley kept Melodee isolated. She blocked calls from dad's relatives, ignored birthdays, refused visits. Her own family says she talked about people spying on her. She wore wigs herself, changed names on social media. They described her as paranoid and mentally unstable. So when she rented that Malibu on October 7th, she told no one. They drove east, California, Arizona, Kansas. On October 10th, Ashley returns the car to same car rental place in California. There's no sign of Melodee. The local school district finally notices on October 14th. They say, wait, she hasn't turned in any work all year. So they file a welfare check. Detectives show up. Melodee is gone. And that's when the FBI steps in, classifying her as an at-risk missing child. When deputies question her later, she gives confusing statements and couldn't verify the events. She was refusing to say where her daughter is. That's the moment this road trip turned into a full-blown mystery. That makes me wonder though, as a mom, how can you leave your 9-year-old daughter somewhere and come back by yourself? On October 15th, detectives conduct a search warrant at the family house. There's again no sign of Melodee, but investigators aren't saying whether they found anything inside. And here's the part that hurts the most, Mama. This wasn't a dramatic kidnapping. It was a slow fade while everyone looked away. This makes you realize kids don't always disappear overnight. Mama and Grandma, I know stories like this leave your heart heavy. But let's take a deep breath together. And remember, your love literally is what protects a child. Melodee Buzzard, wherever you are, sweet girl, we see you now. We're thinking of you. And we'll keep hoping praying and searching until you find your way back home, safely and into arms that love you. If this story touched you, Mama, please subscribe so we can keep shining light on stories like Melodee's. Now it's time for me to go hug my baby boy a little tighter. See you next time, Mama.